Okay, so my dad's still in jail. He works at the crime unit. He gets
That's a different story. Your dad's still in jail?
Yeah, right. This is a totally different story. I could tell that one too. And he's Barry's working. He's getting crap from his boss. He's like, you shouldn't be still getting me coffee. You've been doing this for years. You're always running late, and it's just hysterical because he's the Flash,
Mm-hmm.
And we see Iris West.
We get news from Batman
Mm-hmm.
that he has found footage
Okay.
from,
This is it.
his dad at a grocery store that would have exonerated him, and it's not good.
Yeah, it's like,
Doesn't
you
show
could have
anything.
seen his face, but you can't. So
he never looks up at the camera. You never see his face. He's coming out of the courthouse. He meets Iris.
she's nosy.
Yeah, she's a little nosy. She's
She's a reporter, and I'm working the case. So how you feel about your dad?
They know
Does she
each
know-
other,
yeah, they know
kind
each other.
of.
Kind of.
High school?
Went to high school or college or something.
Definitely a callback to the Snyder Cut.
Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Didn't I see you a few years back?
Yeah.
Or maybe I just thought I did, and it's when he
Right.
saved her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for a second.
Barry's coworkers are absolute dicks.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Just bullying him.
Yeah.
Jerks.
Really big jerks. And then
All right. So, flashback to Barry's mom, and this is where it's like I didn't save my dad. The footage didn't work. It's kind of piling up for Barry at this point. Like this has been years. I mean, this happened to him when he was, 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 maybe, and they flashback. We meet Barry's mom. This is the first time.
Yeah.
The house I thought looked just like the house from the TV show. I felt like the same angle as like how they put Barry and stuff. Felt just like the show.
Yep.
And which felt good to me. Like I was like, this is cool. And then they, this is how his mom dies. Dad goes to the grocery store, comes back. Barry's upstairs. He hears a crash, and this was my big question. He comes down. Dad is holding mom. He's holding the knife, and it's in her stomach, right? And then he's like, He's like, go get help, Barry. And that's the scene.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, maybe
He's covered in blood.
Maybe he did it. He's covered in blood and all. Here's my ultimate real question here that I never got answered after watching this movie twice. How did she die?
Well, I mean,
How did this mom die? Was it like a burglar? Like, was it true? Like, does anyone know?
I think that's
personally, I know.
Because of the movie?
No.
Because of the comics?
Because of the
Well,
comics.
But isn't the comics completely different than
yes.
the movie?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, well.
It is.
Like,
but
you know a
should
story.
should there be a sequel, it will definitely be.
Well,
a
I saw
sequel.
it. Well, I definitely saw it play out in the TV show. I know how it happened in the TV show.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know the
that's
TV show, so
pretty-
I just know the
reverse
comics.
time and find out.
I don't think we're gonna have to worry about this sequel.
'Cause it's
I guess
not
you're right. They still made the movie. Maybe they will.
gonna happen.
Yeah,
or-
exactly. Well,
This,
just
this might be something that comes like in a long time.
from this
Is
movie.
DC that good to really come back and make this?
Will
make
James
sense?
and Peter make a sequel to this movie?
I think they might,
No.
but it might be 7 or 8 years.
We gotta start making
In
bets.
the in the
No.
comic books,
We
Barry,
might not be friends in 7, 8 years.
if I'm
Ba-
doing it right.
Barry was not in the comic books for like 20 something years.
Oh, Barry.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
like he
Jay
went
Garrick.
away. He went away, and Wally West took over for a long time.
Okay.
And then Barry came back.
Okay, that's fair. That's why they didn't show it
So-
then. That's why they didn't show it because
This
they were
is-
trying to save it for the sequel.
They're trying to save this for a sequel.
Flash villains.
may
Flash
not happen.
villains. That's all you need to know. Flash villains.
Okay,
Right?
We'll see. We'll see.
All right. All right. He's so upset. He goes out in front of the house. I mean, he's like kind of reliving his mom dying again, and he has this like really emotional run. Like that's what he does. Run, Barry, run. Accidentally discovers time travel. Gets to the what's it called when the big dome gets around?
Chrono Bowl.
The Chrono Bowl.
The Chrono Bowl.
Bowl.
This is how the time travel will
It's-
happen. If you
it's,
run like a hamster and it rewinds, but kind of shows you like 100 frames of it like around you.
Hit the bowl, Barry.
Like a
Hit the pole.
hamster wheel or a amphitheater of time travel that you end up in.
And he figures, he's like, oh, I see. He kind of rewinds. He's running backwards and he rewinds to when he was saving all the babies. And so he can like poke his head out. He's like, oh, I see. Immediately